Welcome to this new analysis. Today, we're diving into one of the most mature, coherent, and emotionally grounded relationships in the entire Pokémon anime, Professor Kukui times Professor Burnet. A couple that stands out not because of drama or fan service, but because of natural development, shared values, emotional depth, and a rare sense of adulthood in the Pokémon world. This is a couple with a believable dynamic, a shared passion, a symbolic proposal, a wedding, and even a child. Something incredibly rare in Pokémon. Let's explore why Kukui and Burnet work so well together, and why their relationship is one of the most beautifully written in the entire franchise. 1. Kukui, a professor, a mentor, and a child of the past. Before becoming the respected professor of Alola, Kukui was once a young boy full of dreams, doubts, and passion. The episode where Ash meets young Kukui thanks to Celebi is essential to understanding his character. What this scene reveals: young Kukui is still a beginner trainer. He has a Litten and a Pokémon book, symbolizing curiosity and innocence. Ash sees Kukui before he became a professor, a rare narrative twist in Pokémon. The only comparable moment is in Movie 4, when Ash meets young Professor Oak. This scene shows that Kukui has always been passionate, curious, determined, gentle. And the most beautiful part is that Ash and Kukui get along instantly, even across time. Their bond transcends age, era, and experience. Burnet's reaction to Kukui's childhood photo. At the end of the episode, Burnet shows Kukui a picture of him as a child. Her reaction is adorable, curious, amused, affectionate. Kukui, on the other hand, is nostalgic and shy. This tiny moment already shows their natural chemistry and emotional connection. 2. Ash and Kukui, a symbolic father-son relationship. When Ash lives with Kukui, he becomes more than a student, he becomes part of the family. Kukui welcomes him into his home, cooks for him, supports him, guides him, protects him, treats him like a son. This is one of the strongest mentor relationships in the entire anime. Ash's influence on Kukui. Ash unknowingly teaches Kukui what it feels like to have a child at home. Sharing daily life. Watching someone grow. Giving advice. Being a role model. This experience pushes Kukui toward wanting a family of his own. Burnet also has a natural connection with children. She comforts Lily. She understands her fears. She acts like a second mother. She knows how to speak with empathy and warmth. Together, Kukui and Burnet create a home filled with love, stability, and kindness. 3. Why Kukui times Burnet is such a believable couple. Shared passions. Both are Pokémon professors. Both are researchers. Both love children. Both are protectors. Complementary personalities. Kukui is calm, grounded, and protective. Burnet is warm, expressive, and nurturing. Shared experiences. Their bond grows naturally through research missions, dangerous encounters, emotional conversations, mutual support. One key moment is when Kukui helps Burnet against wild Pokémon near the Temple of the Sun/Moon. Their teamwork and trust are immediate and genuine. 4. The beach scene, one of Pokémon's most mature. This scene is a masterpiece of subtle storytelling. Symbolism of the sunset. The end of an adventure. The beginning of a new chapter. Transition between past and future. A moment of honesty and vulnerability. Kukui and Burnet talk about Ash, Lily, the Ultra Beasts, their responsibilities, their emotions. It's a rare adult conversation in Pokémon, calm, sincere, intimate. And then, in this perfect atmosphere, Kukui proposes. Why this proposal works so well? The beach represents peace and truth. The sunset symbolizes transition. The ocean symbolizes continuity and future. The moment is simple, natural, and deeply emotional. Later that night, Kukui tells Ash about the engagement. It's a tender moment that marks the beginning of a new family. 5. Royal Mask, a hilarious and symbolic running gag. Burnet admires Royal Mask as a heroic idol. She admires Kukui as the perfect partner. But she never realizes they're the same person. This creates comedy, tension, charm, double admiration. Kukui constantly panics when he almost gets exposed. Burnet never notices, which makes the reveal even better. The reveal at the Alola League. Kukui loses his mask. Burnet sees the truth. She's shocked, amazed, and amused. She realizes that her idol and her husband are one and the same. Symbolically, Kukui no longer needs to hide any part of himself from her. 6. The wedding, symbolism, emotion, and continuity. The wedding is organized by the Pokémon School and the entire Alola community. Ash wakes Kukui up. Burnet is already in her dress, a charming moment. Giriagle as the witness. Everyone is surprised except Burnet, because this Pokémon helped her in the past. It's a beautiful link between past and present. Symbolism of the location. The wedding takes place on the same beach as the proposal, but in daylight. Proposal equals sunset, end of a chapter. Wedding equals daylight, beginning of a new life. The rings symbolize unity, commitment, the official start of their journey as a couple. Burnet throws the bouquet, and Alexia catches it, a symbolic passing of the torch toward the future. 7. A real family, the natural continuation of their story. When Ash leaves Alola, Burnet is emotional. Kukui is emotional too, but hides it better. Then we learn Burnet is pregnant. This is the perfect continuation of their story. In Pokémon Journeys, we meet their baby, a beautiful symbol of their growth. Kukui and Burnet are one of the only couples in Pokémon to have a developed relationship, a proposal, a wedding, a child, a stable family life. Their story is complete, coherent, and deeply human. Thanks for watching. Kukui times Burnet is one of the most mature, believable, and emotionally rich relationships in the Pokémon anime. Their story blends past, present, and future, showing that love in Pokémon can be subtle, adult, and beautifully written.